Hello everyone, welcome to our channel where we explore the intersection of art, cinema and philosophy. In this video, we'll be diving into Mulholland Drive, one of David Lynch's most enigmatic films. Mulholland Drive is a film that defies easy explanation. It is dreamlike, mysterious and unsettling, weaving together elements of noir, psychological thriller and surrealism. But beneath its fragmented narrative lies a deeper exploration of identity, illusion and the nature of reality itself. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the key themes and moments in Mulholland Drive and how they connect to philosophy, psychology and cinema history. At first glance, Mulholland Drive appears to follow a mystery plot. Betty, a bright-eyed, aspiring actress, arrives in Hollywood and meets Rita, a woman suffering from amnesia. Together, they try to uncover Rita's identity. But as the film progresses, the pieces stop fitting neatly together and the story shifts into something far more abstract. This aligns with Jean Baudrillard's theory of simulation, where reality is overtaken by artificial images and signs. Hollywood, in this sense, becomes a hyper-real space where truth and fiction blur, just as Baudrillard suggests that we live in a world where representations have become more real than reality itself. Lynch portrays Hollywood as a world where identities are not fixed, but performed, transformed, and ultimately lost. Betty's transformation into Diane echoes Baudrillard's concern that in a simulated world, the self itself may become an illusion. This shift also mirrors René Descartes' meditations on first philosophy, where he famously questions the reliability of perception. Descartes proposes that our senses can deceive us, leading to his radical doubt about reality, an idea he encapsulated in his famous phrase, cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. In Mulholland Drive, Lynch presents a world where perception is unreliable, where characters shift identities and realities dissolve, making us question whether we, like Descartes, are trapped in an illusion. The blue box is one of the most striking and perplexing images in Mulholland Drive. Initially, it appears insignificant, a mere object in Rita and Betty's strange journey. However, when the box is opened, the film takes a dramatic turn. Betty disappears, Rita's identity shifts, and Diane is revealed, signaling a transition from fantasy to reality, or perhaps from one layer of illusion to another. Philosopher Jacques Lacan's concept of the real suggests that beyond the structured world we perceive, there exists a chaotic and unfiltered reality that we are not prepared to face. The blue box functions as a portal to this hidden realm, shattering the illusions that have shaped the narrative up to that point. Just as Lacan describes the real as something our minds instinctively obscure, Lynch uses the box as a device to expose the deeper, more painful truth lurking beneath Diane's constructed dream world. This idea also closely aligns with Sigmund Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams, where he suggests that dreams serve as a means to access repressed thoughts and desires. Freud argued that the unconscious mind conceals painful truths beneath symbolic disguises, much like the fragmented reality of Mulholland Drive. Just as Freud's patients had to interpret their dreams to uncover their inner truths, Lynch's characters and the audience must confront the unsettling realities hidden beneath their illusions. The blue box, then, is not just a plot device, but a psychological trigger, a key that forces Diane to wake up from the fantasy she has carefully constructed to avoid her guilt and pain. Perhaps the most famous scene in the film is set in Club Silencio, where a performer tells us there is no band, it is all an illusion. Even the name Club Silencio, silence, holds significance, reinforcing the idea that everything, sound, performance, and even identity, is an illusion. Lynch crafts this scene as a cinematic parallel to Plato's allegory of the cave, in which prisoners mistake shadows cast on a wall for reality itself, unable to perceive the fuller truth beyond their limited viewpoint. The performers in Club Silencio reinforce this idea, demonstrating that the music we hear and the emotions we feel can be constructed illusions, just as the prisoners of Plato's cave are trapped within a constructed perception of reality. The film, like Plato's metaphor, suggests that most people live in ignorance, accepting what they see without questioning its authenticity. This idea is further developed through Immanuel Kant's critique of pure reason, where he argues that human perception is not a direct window into to reality, but a structured interpretation of it, filtered through our cognitive faculties. Kant distinguished between the phenomenal world, the world as we experience it, and the noumenal world, the ultimate reality beyond our perception. In Mulholland Drive, Lynch's fragmented storytelling forces us to question whether what we see is a direct representation of reality or a mere construct shaped by subjective interpretation. Just as Kant argues that our experience of the world is shaped by the mind's limitations, Lynch's world of shifting identities and illusory performances compels us to confront the possibility that we are trapped in our own perceptual frameworks, never seeing reality as it truly is. Club Silencio, therefore, is not merely a surreal performance space, but a philosophical statement, a direct challenge to the viewer's belief in what is real. It leaves us with an unsettling, if everything we perceive can be manipulated, can anything be trusted at all? By the final act, we understand that Betty was never real. She was Diane's dream, an idealized version of herself. In contrast, Diane's world is bleak and unforgiving, filled with regret and unfulfilled desires. This stark contrast between illusion and reality embodies Martin Heidegger's concept of authenticity. Heidegger argued that true existence is achieved by embracing one's genuine self, rather than hiding behind socially constructed illusions. Diane's tragedy lies in her inability to accept her reality. Instead, she constructs a dream world where she is Betty, a talented, hopeful actress untouched by failure or rejection. Her descent into despair illustrates Heidegger's idea of fallenness, the tendency of individuals to lose themselves in distractions rather than confront their true being. Lynch presents Diane's story as a cautionary tale, illustrating the devastating consequences of rejecting reality in favor of illusion. Ultimately, her fate underscores one of the film's central questions. Can we ever truly face ourselves, or are we doomed to remain lost in dreams? What makes Mulholland Drive so powerful is its refusal to provide easy answers. Like the works of Luis Buñuel or Alfred Hitchcock, it lingers in the subconscious, challenging us to interpret its mysteries. By blending elements of existentialism, psychoanalysis, and metaphysical philosophy, Lynch invites us to question not only the nature of the film, but the nature of our own reality. The film incorporates Jean Baudrillard's idea of simulation, showing how Hollywood blurs the line between illusion and reality. René Descartes' radical doubt, which questions whether our perceptions can be trusted. Jacques Lacan's The Real, which reveals the hidden truths we often suppress. Martin Heidegger's authenticity, highlighting Diane's struggle to accept her true self. And Immanuel Kant's phenomenal versus noumenal distinction, which suggests that our perception of reality is always filtered and incomplete. Together, these ideas frame Mulholland Drive as a meditation on perception, identity, and the elusive nature of reality. These philosophical ideas converge to make Mulholland Drive not just a narrative puzzle, but a profound meditation on selfhood, perception, and the limits of human understanding. It is a film that demands multiple viewings, rewarding those who look beyond its surface. So, what do you think? What is real in Mulholland Drive, and does it even matter? Let us know your thoughts in the comment. And if you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of art and philosophy. Thanks for watching.